All right, all right. Yeah. The coach is going to come on live for just a little bit, y'all. And y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's going down. Folks, I want to talk a little bit of boxing. Yeah. A little bit of boxing. My boy Lawrence Williams is in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never been no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. My man Lawrence Williams is in the building right now. The legendary Lawrence Williams. Okay? He's going to join the coach. The coach is live on the Coach's Show. The Coach's Show live! And folks, we finna talk about the real heavyweight fight. Okay? Not this garbage. Okay? Not Anthony Joshua. Not Dillian White. Okay? Not Povetkin. Okay? We finna talk about the real heavyweight fight. The real, true heavyweight fight. Okay? And it's time to cook. Yeah, it's time to cook just a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit. My boy St. Cruisin is in the building. My main man St. Cruisin. LDBC. Hashtag LDBC. Whether you like it, you don't like it, you sit down and listen to it because the LDBC is here to stay. And we are the #1 boxing outlet, the #1 MMA outlet, the #1 basketball outlet, the #1 baseball outlet. Look, the LDBC is where it's at. If you're not rolling with the LDBC, then you're not rolling. And that's just the way that is. Guys, there's 7 of y'all in the building. I don't even have to keep the music playing. Roderick Thompson is in the building. Roderick Thompson. And guys, I can't even tell y'all what guest I'm going to have on this show soon. But I am. Oh, it's going to be a surprise. And to all the haters, oh, you're going to see who I got on this show. My boy Thomas Moreland in the building. PK Boxing and MMA is in the building. God, dog. Let's go, fam. Let's go. I'm finna get amped up. If I see one more person that I know come up in here, I'm finna get amped up. I'm finna get so amped up, the coach is gonna go crazy, crazy, crazy on the Coach's Show live. Because we're gonna talk some boxing. It's time to talk some boxing. And I'm talking about talk some boxing like the coach has never taught boxing before. Okay? I know some of y'all, coach, you don't do a lot of boxing videos anymore. You don't do, coach, you just, coach, have you stopped making boxing videos? No, I ain't stopped. Because the coach is never going away. Not from boxing videos. Okay? I'm back. Let's talk about this. Let's cut the music and let's go in, okay? Now, guys, okay? The real heavyweight championship of the world. The real heavyweight championship of the world, okay, is going to be Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Now, you got Eddie Hearn, you got the AJ Protectors, you got all these idiots. You got all these bumbling, goofy idiots, okay? And that's what they are, St. Cruisin. That's what they are, PK. That's what they are, Lawrence. That's what they are, Roderick Thompson. They are a bunch of bumbling, goofy idiots. A bunch of goofy idiots. Running around here hating on Deontay Wilder. Because that's what they do, okay? That's what they do. Why these guys like Joshua? They really don't like Joshua, y'all. They hate Joshua. They just hate Wilder worse than they do Joshua. As soon as Deontay Wilder, beats Anthony Joshua, they're going to get off the Anthony Joshua bandwagon. I can tell you this right now. They will get off the Anthony Joshua bandwagon so fast they'll have no possum piss pot to piss in. And that's just the way that is. That's just how that is. Okay? Now, folks, I do understand that I may have a couple of UK fans watching this video or watching this stream live. I know. I might have a couple of UK fans that might take offense to what I said. Good. Call into the show. Call into the show and tell me what you really think, okay? I don't really care. I don't really care, okay? About you guys and your emotions. I don't care about your feelings, okay? The real fight is Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. And see, why these guys... Why is Eddie Hearn worried about what Wilder's doing now? I mean, Wilder done already pulled off your boy. He done already said he wants no more of your boy. He already said he ain't worried about your boy no more. Your boy is a non-factor now. Okay? Nobody's even talking about the nobody's really talking about the Anthony Joshua and Povetkin fight. Nobody's talking about that. Marlowe's corner is in the building. Marlowe's corner is in the building. He's in the building. Wrath of a Raider Special 1. Okay, yeah, I'm talking boxing this go stream, man. No MMA. All pure boxing. Okay? Well, I do got a little bit of MMA, and that's for my girl Janice Gomez. She's going to put the Coach Shelton Harrison logo on her uniform, and she's going to have it in her next fight. So, you know, that's what the Super Chats are going towards. I'm going to put the Coach Shelton Harrison logo on Janice Gomez's uniform. So that's the only MMA that I'm going to discuss. Okay, but folks, I'm telling you guys, and I'm telling you guys now, okay? Deontay Wilder is some kind of special. And I say that Wilder is some kind of special because, you know, there's so many guys that don't want to fight this guy. Like, literally, the only person that I've seen who legitimately wants Wilder, I'm talking about right now, not in the past, I'm talking about right now that legitimately want to deal with Wilder, is Dominic Breazeale. Unbelievable. Dominic Breazeale, okay? The guy who Wilder, you know, pretty much punked him in front of his wife and kids. Dominic Breazeale that's still crying about that to this day. Dominic Breazeale that's a professional fighter trying to, you know, sue and press charges against Deontay Wilder for punking him in front of his wife and kids, okay? That's the only guy who really, truly, legitimately, I mean, he's opening his mouth and saying, you know, I want to deal with Wilder. You got, you know, Fat Baby Miller. You know, Fat Baby Miller's talking about he wants to deal with Wilder. But everybody knows, man, that, you know, Fat Baby Miller is just a mouthpiece, okay? Fat Baby Miller is a mouthpiece, okay? He is a double hamburger, cheeseburger eating fat mouthpiece. That's what he is, okay? I actually want to see Big Baby Miller get beat up. But I think Big Baby Miller, he's fighting what? Johan Duhaupas, right? He's fighting Johan Duhaupas. Johan Duhaupas, okay? Duhaupas is a tough dude, okay? Johan Duhaupas is a tough dude. You know, when he has a full training camp, he's actually pretty, you know, he's pretty formidable. Now, he got knocked out by Povetkin, but, you know, Povetkin was on them steroids. Hell, Povetkin got popped right before he fought Johan Duhaupas. But Duhaupas needed that bread. Duhaupas got in that ring, and, you know, Alexander Povetkin knocked this guy clean out. Smoothed the PG-13 channel out. That's just the way that is. That's just the way that is, okay? But I know you guys hate Deontay Wilder. I know all the haters, they can't stand Deontay Wilder. They can't deal with Deontay Wilder. They don't like Deontay Wilder's bravado. They don't like Deontay Wilder's swag. Okay, they don't like Deontay Wilder speaking. You know, a confident black man. They don't like that. Okay? They don't like that. Branulus is in the building. Branulus. They don't like a confident black guy. They just don't like it, man. Eddie Hearn, he gonna do everything he can to try to make. You know, Eddie Hearn is a scumbag, dog. Like, Eddie Hearn really and truly is a legitimate scumbag. Like, you know, I have to wonder, man. I mean, how many lies have Eddie Hearn told? Well, he's a turd. Marlowe's, I bet you can tell us. Hey, Marlowe, I bet you that's a trivia question. How many lies have Eddie Hearn told? In the comment section, how many lies have this guy told? How many? I bet y'all can answer. You know what? I don't think that any of you can answer that question. How many lies, okay? How many lies have Eddie Hearn told? Let's just say in the last year. How many lies? Trivia question. Okay? I mean, sure, you know, 2-minute account. Lawrence Williams says 2-minute account. Okay? 2-minute account. Okay? My girl Rugby Queen is in the building. Marlowe's Corner has answered 70,000 lies in 1 year. That's a whole hell of a lot of lies. Okay? This man has to lie when he wake up. This man has to lie when he's eating lunch. This man has to lie when he's on the toilet taking a dump. This man is lying when he's... okay, I won't say that. This man is lying in his sleep. He's telling lies. He's... AJ gonna fight Wilder. AJ's gonna fight Wilder. But that's a lie. Okay? We all know that that is a big fat lie. And folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Okay? So Eddie Hearn's a liar. Guys, we've established that the man's a liar. Okay? Tyson Fury, that's the true lineal champion, okay? Anthony Joshua never won those belts from Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua never beat Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua is a paper champion, okay? That's what he's always been. Wonder. So many goofball UK guys, and these are AJ Protector. Not all UK fans, okay? Not all UK fans, but, some AJ Protectors, okay? They go hard for Anthony Joshua. Why? I wonder why. These guys really never really cared much about Joshua. They didn't really care. My guy 88 Sports Talk is in the building. He's in the building. Okay? Anthony Joshua is a paper champ. Okay? Anthony Joshua is a upside down punching bag head paper champion. That's what he is. Okay? AJ not legit, man. AJ is a phony. AJ is a fake. AJ is a coward. Okay? And people kill me, man. You can't call AJ a coward. Why can't I call him a coward? What is AJ really going to do if I call him a coward? I mean, do you think AJ is going to come see me? I mean, honestly, guys. Do you think AJ is going to come see me? Okay? The Body Snatcher Boxing, MMA, and Fitness is in the building. Okay? I'll pull you into the stream here in 1 minute. Okay? KF Harris is in the building. Okay? But what is AJ going to do? Do you think AJ is going to come looking for me? No. And do you know what would happen if AJ tried to come look for me? Okay? This isn't a boxing ring, okay? It's not a boxing ring. AJ would be subjected to the street, okay? But I wouldn't fight AJ hand to hand. I would never fight him mano a mano. That's a fight that I probably would lose, okay? No, I will go pick up a lead pipe, or I would just give AJ a taste of Coach Jr. Problem solved. Okay? So I love it when these guys say you shouldn't talk about AJ. Would you say it to his face? Absolutely. I would call him a coward to his face. What is he going to do? What is AJ going to do? Okay? AJ will get sliced and diced. Okay? That's what'll happen. See, I'm going to tell you, man, the problem with a lot of these mainstream, these reporters, these guys that go out there and try to interview these guys, okay, the problem with these guys is that they're afraid, man. They don't want to tell these fighters the truth. They don't want to roll up on these fighters and tell them exactly what they need to know. They don't want to do that. You know what they want to do, man? They just want to keep on, being cool with the fighter. And they don't really want to tell them what the deal is. What the skinny is. But the coach will. Okay? I said AJ face. I would have no problems doing that. Because the LDBC guys, we don't compromise. Okay? The LDBC, guys, we don't compromise. We're not going to tell AJ what he want to hear because it's Anthony Joshua. Nobody cares if it's Anthony Joshua. Nobody cares if it's Eddie Hearn's crusty ass. Nobody cares, okay? I would say it to Eddie Hearn's face. I would definitely, man, I walk right up on Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, you a liar and your boy's a coward. I would call Anthony Joshua a coward. See, this is the real fight. This is the fight, really, Wilder versus Fury. This is the fight for legitimacy. See, this is the fight that we really actually do want to see. Now, I hate people say, y'all just saying that, man, because you really want to see Wilder Joshua. Well, I don't want to see that fight anymore, okay? Why fight somebody? Why fight somebody that's afraid? Why do we want to see AJ get knocked out? Because that's what's going to happen. Anthony Joshua is going to get knocked out if he fights Deontay Wilder. Guys, we all know this, okay? We all know that Anthony Joshua is going to go to sleep, okay? We know Tyson Fury is going to put up a better fight anyway than Anthony Joshua will, okay? We know that Tyson Fury comes to fight. I mean, Tyson Fury even said, look, it took them 2 days to come to an agreement with Deontay Wilder. Took them 2 days, okay? 2 days to come up with an agreement and say yes. Guys, 2 days. That ought to tell you that AJ and Joseph Richard call him Actionless Jackson. And my homegirl Genesis Green is in the building. Genesis Green is in the building. Okay? The lovely, sexy ginger. I called her Ginger. Genesis Green is in the building. Okay? CM Sports is in the building. Man. Boy, I'm about to go crazy up in this piece. Okay? Deontay Wilder is a beast, y'all. And we know they don't want to fight Wilder because they know that they're going to get knocked out when they fight Bomb Squad. They know they get knocked out when they fight Bomb Squad. They know. Joe Burns in the super chat, he donated to the Janice Gomez. We're going to put Coach Shelton Harrison logo on Janice Gomez. God dog it. Hey, $22.99. Boy, we're going to be there. We're going to be there or be square. Shout out to my man Joe is in the building. And we're going to update the funds. There it is. Nope, that's wrong. $20.99. $22.99. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Joe Burns in the building. But I got to go in. I got to go in. Because I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Okay? They don't want Deontay Wilder, confident black man, to do well. They don't want that. Because if this guy messes around and becomes undisputed, now these guys will have nothing else to say. They're going to have to bow down and give Deontay Wilder the props that he much so rightfully deserves. They got to bow down. Because, see, what did they say? You need to fight Bermains to burn. Oh, well, how come you don't want to fight Bermains to burn? He's the only one to take you the distance. Fought him the second time. Knocked him out. Oh, man, Deontay Wilder probably can't beat Arthur Spilka. Knocked him out. Oh, well, Deontay Wilder, you know, Gerald Washington is a good boxer, and we ain't seen what Deontay Wilder can do against a boxer. Knocked him out. Luis Ortiz, man, Wilder's afraid to fight Luis Ortiz. He's afraid to fight Luis Ortiz. He'll never get that fight. Luis Ortiz is an animal, and Wilder is afraid. Knocked him out. Knocked him out. Knocked him out. Now what you got to say? Up. Luis Ortiz is an old man, of course. They said Luis Ortiz is 50. Y'all remember that? They said Luis Ortiz is 50. Wilder knocked him out. See, Deontay Wilder has a pattern of knocking these guys out. But they're not going to give him his credit, man. They're not going to give this confident black American man his confidence. They're not going to give him his props. They won't give him his props because it's too much like they got to bow down to the enemy, right? Come on, y'all. Come on. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen in the comment section? Can I get an amen? I need an amen. I know that these people, they don't want Wilder to step out into the promised land. But Deontay Wilder, he's a man. Deontay Wilder, he's going to knock you out. I hear an amen. Joseph Richards, K.F. Harris, I got an amen. Deontay Wilder, they said that he wouldn't go to Russia. Deontay Wilder, he went to Russia. Povetkin got scared. Povetkin juiced up. Povetkin juiced up. Povetkin juiced up. He used steroids. He pumped it in his ass. Povetkin juiced up. Deontay Wilder came back from Russia. They said he wouldn't fight Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz was a joke. Luis Ortiz was a beast. They said he wouldn't do it. Deontay Wilder, he got in there and he survived almost getting knocked out. His chin held up. His chin held up. Oh, Lord. His chin held up. His chin. And he went in and he cracked Luis Ortiz one time. Luis Ortiz, he hit the canvas. Luis Ortiz got back up. Deontay Wilder jumped on his ass. Deontay Wilder hit him again. And he fell down. Luis Ortiz said, I got to get up one more time. Deontay Wilder rolled over to Luis Ortiz and he hit him again. The referee said no more. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, brother. I tell you what. They don't want none of Deontay Wilder. And shout out to PK Boxing and MMA. And guys, the Janice Gomez fund has increased. I tell you what, guys, I'm excited about this. The Coach Shelton Harrison logo is going to go on Janice Gomez's uniform, and she going to put it. Coach Shelton Harrison is going to be in the building, well, thanks to Janice Gomez, okay? But it is what it is, guys. I tell you what, they don't want none of Deontay Wilder. They don't want none of Deontay Wilder. They know Deontay Wilder is just too strong. The man is too powerful, guys. They try to say that this guy, he's unorthodox. He does this. He's too wild. But the guy's knocking these guys out. My boy MBT Boxing is in the building. He's in the building. MBT Boxing, go subscribe now. If you're rolling with me, you roll with MBT. MBT is my brother. You go subscribe to MBT. But back to this thing. They know Deontay Wilder, and then they say Deontay Wilder no, man, Deontay Wilder is an intelligent fighter. He's an intelligent fighter. Now, I was playing around with that sermon. I played around with that sermon, but there was a lot of truth in that sermon. Oh, it's a lot of truth in that sermon, okay? Deontay Wilder wants to get a piece of that. Deontay Wilder wants to get him a piece, and he's going to get him a piece of Tyson Fury. He's getting a piece of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is going to go to sleep. Because when I hear Tyson Fury talk, I don't hear a man that's overly confident. Now, I hear Tyson Fury saying, I'm going to knock Wilder Spark out. I'm going to knock you Spark out. That's Tyson Fury. Hey, Tyson, what are you going to do to Deontay Wilder? I'm going to knock him Spark out. I'm going to knock him Spark out. No, you're not going to knock him Spark out. You're not. You're going to get knocked Spark out. I like Tyson Fury. I don't like when he kissed the guy, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I've always been a fan of what the man does. I've always been a fan of what he does, okay? And Tyson Fury is a magnificent boxer in the ring. I think the athleticism of Deontay Wilder is going to get in there, and he is going to destroy. He's going to knock Tyson Fury out. Okay? That's my boy full-time MMA and Arpit Singh in the building in a boxing live stream. But look at Eddie Hearn. Now, let me ask the comment section, okay? Let's make this picture of Eddie Hearn, okay? Let's make this picture a big photograph of Eddie Hearn. And I want to ask the comment section, I want to get you involved, okay, with Eddie Hearn. I want to ask the comment section right now, okay? As I make this picture of Eddie Hearn blow up, okay? As I blow up the picture, I want to ask you, okay? Is this a guy, okay? Eddie Hearn, Edward Hearn. Would this be a guy? No, let's increase his photograph, okay? Just for a minute. Okay? Crap, I can't make his photograph no bigger. I can, but it's going to cover up the page. I tell you what, is Edward Hearn, is this a guy that you would trust? I mean, look at this face. Look at Eddie Hearn's face. Is this a guy that you can actually say, hey, I trust you? I trust you with my life. I trust you with my money. I trust you with everything. Could you trust Eddie Hearn? I mean, seriously, tell the truth, y'all. Be completely honest with me. Could you trust Eddie Hearn? If you tell me that you trust Eddie Hearn, I will respect that. Okay, St. Cruisin said, OH, no. St. Cruisin said, OH, no, I can't trust him. No. Okay, when you look at Eddie Hearn's face, tell the truth. What do you see? What do you see when you look at this man? Comment section. I need to talk to you. I need you guys telling me, what do you see when you look at this man's face? Okay? George Page said, I won't trust him with a dog's life. Okay? Joseph Richards says, trust, he'll tell a lie. Yep. MBT says, I know I'm not one to talk, but when you're dropping a video, oh, okay, sorry. Don Shotter 24 says, oh, hey, no. Arpit Singh says no. When you look, he's a snake, okay? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, Evil Reborn, God, dog. George Page went in, okay? When you look at this man's face, look at this guy. Like, what? I mean, okay, how about this? Let me ask you guys. We are all heterosexual men, okay? God, dog. PK Boxing and MMA called him Beelzebub. Beelzebub, God, dog. I wouldn't trust Eddie Hearns with a free bus pass. I wouldn't either. Okay, MBT says, if he gives me $50 million, I'll trust him tomorrow. God, dog. And he got that from Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua said, if Deontay Wilder, they can give me $50 million, I'll sign the fight tomorrow. That didn't happen, okay? He does look like the Antichrist. This man look evil, okay? I would not trust anything this man said. This man will tell you, hey, I got some gold for you. He'll say, I got some gold for you, and it'll be gold-plated PG-13 channel, gold-plated doo-doo. Okay? Christopher said, I trust him. I trust him like I trust a pedo to baby. Oh, man. Yeah, that's deep. The son of Lucifer. Okay. Now, let me ask you this, okay? You guys are, all of us are grown men. We're grown men up Genesis. I'm sorry. The sexy Genesis Green is a sexy woman who fights, okay? Sorry, not you, Genesis. All you grown men, if you had a daughter, and what would you do if your daughter brought this guy home? Guys, tell the truth. Be honest. What would you do if your daughter brought Eddie Hearn to the front door and said, hey, this is my new boyfriend, Edward Hearn? What would you say? What would you do? Like, guys, look at this dude. If your daughter brought this guy into the front door, what would you do? I got to hear from the comment section. The comment section is my lifeline tonight. I love the comment section. The coach loves the comment section. He loves the comment section. Okay? The War Machine, Brittany Neiman, is in the building. Brittany, the topic is, oh, Brittany, you got daughters. Let's say, Brittany, if your daughters were, 2021 and they brought this guy home, Eddie Hearn. Edward Hearn. If your daughters brought him home, what would you say? Okay, now, who said it? Oh, somebody said a shotgun. George said he'll be sitting on the porch with a shotgun on his lap. God, dog. Marlo's Corner ain't nothing. Okay, MBT talking to Marlo's. Good shout out. Okay, MBT Boxing put a couple of UFC FN reaction. Okay, yep, PK Boxing. Go subscribe to PK Boxing and MMA, guys. You got to go subscribe. Rod X said, I'm going to get my shotgun. Okay? Pretty much, man. I'm going to tell you, I will slap this guy. I will slap Eddie clean in the mouth. Okay? I'll slap Eddie Hearn clean in the mouth. I'll slap this man across. I'll slap this man. Look, man. I've been to cuss my daughter out. What you doing bringing this? What are you bringing this guy, this James Bond wannabe lookalike snake to my house? Now I got to go get some Coach Shelton Harrison holy water. I got to sprinkle my front porch with that holy water. And I got to sprinkle her with some holy water. Okay? That's what I got to do. This guy's a snake, man. There's only one Tyson Fury. And see, you know what? Everybody's mad now. Okay? Eddie Hearn is hating. Because, see, he really wanted to promote Deontay Wilder. Y'all know he did. Okay? Eddie Hearn wanted to promote Deontay Wilder, but it didn't happen because Deontay Wilder said, no, you're not going to milk me. You're not going to milk me. You're not going to milk a brother. You're not going to milk me for everything, okay? Now, people will say, yeah, but AJ makes about $20 million a fight. Okay, is that true? I mean, is that something legitimate? I mean, how many times have AJ made $20 million a fight? Eddie Hearn is paying him $20 million. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, do y'all remember Eddie Hearn was scalping those tickets? Y'all remember that? You remember he was scalping those tickets? Yeah. You remember he'd buy up all the tickets, and then he'd scalp them? That Eddie Hearn? Who would you trust more? Would you trust Bob Arum or trust Eddie Hearn? Me? I would trust Bob Arum before I trust this guy. Like, Eddie Hearn been lying. This dude lies so much, he can't even remember the lies he done told. Like, guys, I kid y'all not. Eddie Hearn done lied so much, he can't remember any lies he's told. He remembers nothing. And, guys, that is a dang, that was PG-13 channel. That's a darn shame. Okay? I would put, I trust Bob Arum. I trust Bob Arum before I trust Eddie Hearn. I would. Denard Reed is in the doggone building. LDBC, stand up. LDBC, stand up. Okay? Stand up. Hashtag LDBC. We look, the LDBC, we single-handedly killed any momentum Anthony Joshua had. Okay? We single-handedly killed any momentum that Anthony Joshua had. We killed it. The LDBC killed it. Okay? We killed it. And guess what? Eddie Hearn trying to get that momentum back. He's not going to get it back. And by 2020, the LDBC, guys, we taking over. I predict in 2020, the LDBC is taking over. And I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I can't tell y'all. I've only told one person this. One. And I'm going to tell you how I know that the LDBC is making I got an important call from somebody. A very important call. They called me out of the blue, and I'm not going to tell you who, but you're going to see when I get them on this show. You're going to see when they get to this show. I can't tell you. It's too much riding on this when this person comes on this show. But you're not going to believe it. And this is how I know that the LDBC, we're taking over. We're going to get people on our shows, y'all, that the rest of these people, they can't get. Because the rest of these people, they're not real. They're not telling the uncompromised truth. They're telling the truth that the fighters want to hear. Nobody cares what Eddie Hearn is doing. Anthony Joshua is nothing. Okay? The LDBC, we killed him. The lovely Tay Brown is in the building. Okay? The ladies in the building. Brittany, Genesis, and Tay. Boy, the ladies are representing in the building. They don't even follow boxing like that, but the ladies in the building. Thank you, ladies. Hey, LDMMAC, stand up. LDBC, stand up. Because I'm going to tell y'all, either you're going to get with us, you're going to join us, or you're going to be left out in the backfield trying to figure out what the LDBC is doing. Okay? I'm telling y'all now, I have somebody coming on this show. I can't tell you who. I cannot tell you who. And it's not Janice Gomez, okay? I'm talking about somebody you know. And if I said the name right now, all of you would know. All of you would know. And I can't let the cat out the bag. I can't do it until it is 100% confirmed, but they are coming. They called me today. And I got off work. They were calling me. They were calling me. And that's how I know that the presence of the LDBC and what we're doing. The Cali Enigma is in the building. Hey, guys, the Cali Enigma is in the building, man. Hey, man, I think it's time to go in. It's time to go in, okay? PK Boxing and MMA again in the Super Chat. Super Chat, baby, Super Chat. The Janice Gomez logo, Coach Shelton Harrison is putting his logo. And it's not Coach's logo, it's the people's logo. It's the people's logo. It's you guys' logo. Because if I send my logo out and I put that on Janice's uniform, guess what? It's the people's logo. Okay? The Cali Enigma's in the building. Cali Enigma. Cali Enigma. Let's come in and let's cook, man. Let's cook. The Cali Enigma's in the building. Let's cook. Centric Beats is in the big God dog. Boy, telling y'all, man. Hey, man. Don't let these UK people, guys, don't let them lie to y'all. Don't let them lie to you and tell you that Deontay Wilder is a coward. Don't let them lie to you. This man went to Russia. This man fought, you know, they kept telling him to fight Bermain Stavern. They kept telling him they kept telling him that crap. He fought Bermain Stavern, knocked him out. They said Bermain Stavern was a bum. They kept telling him that he was going to be afraid to fight Povetkin. He went to Russia, didn't fight Povetkin because Povetkin tested positive. They said it was Wilder's fault. Guys, don't believe these UK people. Do not believe them. Because they only dislike Deontay Wilder because they cannot stand the LDBC. Comment section, stand up. I'm telling you guys, comment section, stand up. Okay? Yeah, y'all can join. Look, man, we finna get some. We cooking today. We're cooking, of course. Of course, we gonna get this work in. Okay. That's all I gotta tell you. I'm gonna tell you how I know, man, that the LDBC is doing things, man. Guys, the phone call I got today, and when I'm telling y'all, when I do this interview, you're gonna know that the LDBC definitely has arrived. Okay, we already, you know, the LDBC getting interviews. You had Black Fight Fan TV, you know, getting Errol Spence in the car. Had Errol Spence in his car giving an interview while 78 was talking to him. You had, you know, a Bomac on the Smoke City Mobcast. Guys, we done had the Shevchenko sisters. Okay, I know some of y'all don't follow MMA. They was on the show. We had Juliana Pena. Man, look, you know, 78 Sports TV don't interview a whole lot of dudes. But I tell y'all what, it's somebody coming on this show. I cannot tell you, but there's somebody coming, and I will not confirm it. I'm telling you, they're coming, and when they come, this is going to show you what the LDBC is about. Now they're calling us, okay? They're calling us. They're seeking us out, Okay, or when we call them and their managers, now they're getting back to us because they know the LDBC is on the rise. We are the #1 underground organization in the world. And I put that on everything, okay? Deontay Wilder, we endorse Deontay Wilder because Deontay Wilder is talking like a true champion, the best fight the best. Guys, I don't want to hear, I don't care who talking about that we need to respect these fighters and their decisions. No, I don't. I don't have to respect nothing. I'm a fight fan. I pay to see the best fight the best. And if you're not in here to be the best, okay? And I'm not even talking about, hey, you know, you got to fight the best 3 fights in a year. I'm not talking about that. But hey, could we see 3 fights a year? Could we see 3 fights a year? Could we see 3 fights a year? I mean, can we stop having fantasy matchups? The Cali Enigma. Can we stop having fantasy matchups? I mean, can we really start talking about fights we want to see? Can we really do what we got to do? Okay? Now, I'm just telling you guys, can we do what we got to do? Can we see the fights that we really want to see? I mean, what are we asking for? And this is no disrespect. It's no disrespect to my brother. No disrespect to my brother, Mr. Hawthorne, okay? I love him to death. I could call Fred right now. We got each other's phone number, okay? I promise you we do. But I don't want to hear that mess that these fighters are being smart about their business. What? Well, no. See, you became a fighter. You didn't become the best to get your legacy. Come on, y'all. Come on. Legacy. If you fight for legacy, the money will follow. Doesn't matter. The money will follow if you fight for legacy. Guys, that's just how it is. But these fighters, you know what? They're young. Everybody wants the Mayweather blueprint. Everybody want to be Floyd Mayweather, but nobody want to put in that pretty boy work. Guys, you've heard that saying 1,000 times, right? You've heard that saying over and over and over. Nobody wants to be pretty boy Floyd. Nobody. Don't nobody want to do that. Everybody want to take on. Everybody want to do what they want to do, you know? Everybody. Everybody want to take on. Everybody want to do what they want to do. And instead of doing what they supposed to be doing. See, that's the issue. That's the real live true issue. People don't want to do what they supposed to do. You're supposed to fight the best. You're supposed to want to be the best. You have to know if you're the best. You have to know if you're the best. Okay? The Cali Enigma said, hey, that's why I tuned out boxing this weekend and watch high school football and college football. Yeah, I see you in the boxing clinic, man. You guys, y'all are phasing out of boxing. And unfortunately, you know, I hate that. I hate that you guys are doing that, but you got to do what you got to do, man. Guys, this is the first boxing live stream I done in a long time, okay? Like, I'm not compassionate to do them anymore because I know that these guys don't want to fight. Okay? Guys, I'm just telling y'all, we as boxing fans, we got to stand up. See, we got the LDBC standing up. We got, you know, new media standing up. The LDBC is standing up. New media is standing up. We're standing up. And guess what? These fighters are taking notice. These fighters, sometimes they don't like when we stand up. They can't stand it, but we standing up. Okay? We're standing up. And it's time. It's time to get this in. Okay? I see the body snatcher in the building. Okay? I see him in the building. Cali Enigma, you feel energetic? Come on up, man. Because we finna get this work in, man. And then I see somebody in the comment section talking about Porter. Yeah, man. Look, I call Showtime Shawn Porter. I call him Whole Time Shawn Porter. I'm going to tell you why I call him Whole Time Shawn Porter. I'm telling y'all. Now, call me Mr. Psychology. Shawn Porter not going to take that fight with Errol Spence. Shawn Porter will beat Danny Garcia. Cali Enigma already sent. One step ahead of you. Okay? I'm going to tell you something. Showtime Shawn Porter, he's going to beat Danny Garcia. He's going to kill him. After he wins, Errol Spence will not be on the menu. You watch my words, I promise you. Showtime Shawn Porter is afraid of Errol Spence, and I don't care who and they mama tell you that he not afraid. The man always says, and look, I'm going to bring it back to y'all. I'm going to bring it back. They asked Showtime Shawn Porter about Mikey Garcia. He said, whoa, hey, whoa, man. Hey, that's a good fight. Whoa, that's a good fight. That's what he said. And then they said, yeah, but, you know, how about Errol Spence? He said, well, you know, man, That's yeah, that fight got to make good business sense. That fight got to make real good business sense. And I'm sitting here looking at this. Look at this dude with the braid and the fade. How the hell is he? How, this dude, same dude, rolled up on Danny Garcia, rolled up on Keith Thurman, but won't roll up on Errol Spence, who is the IBF champion. The IBF welterweight champion, he won't roll up on the IBF champion. How is he going to explain this? Okay? How's he going to explain this? Okay, Keith Brown. How's he going to explain
Yeah,
this?
man, he can't explain that. That's a clear duck right there. Like you said, how you gonna roll up on somebody he fought already was Keith Thurman, and then with Danny Garcia, soon as that fight was over, he couldn't wait. But man, he was at the Errol Spence last fight when Errol Spence beat Ocampo. Man, he wasn't trying to roll up on that fight. And then another thing is, man, I wish Errol Spence would just jump in that ring after like he said, most likely he gonna beat Danny Garcia. Need to jump on that ring, like, man, let's go, man.
He's not
Man,
going to do that, Keith. Listen,
he ain't though. But that'd be nice if he did though.
he's not going to do that because, see, fighting Errol Spence Jr., man, that's a risk. And it's more of a risk because, all these people want to tell you business. It's a business decision. So Errol Spence is a business decision, but everybody else is a payday. Like, he's not going to do that, man. Shawn Porter, he's going to find a way. Man, he'll make up some excuse. Well, and he's going to say the money. It's going to be the money. It's going to be a money issue why him and Errol Spence Jr. won't fight. Okay? It's going to be a money issue. He going to bring that crap up. And then, somebody going to ask him. Somebody going to kiss his butt. See, part of me do wish that I could ask him a question. Like, Shawn, listen, I'm going to need you to cut the I'm going to need you to cut the crap. I'm going to need you to cut the crap with that braid and fade in your head. I mean, well, you won't say it to his face? Yeah, I would. What is Shawn going to do? Shawn going to get hit upside the head with a lead pipe, okay? Showtime Shawn Porter going to get hit in the head with a lead pipe. And if he lucky, I might dust him off with Coach Jr. Okay? Ain't nobody scared. Look, man, ain't nobody scared of this 5'2" midget. Ain't nobody scared of this guy. Like, oh, you better not say that to Shawn. You bet. I don't give a damn about no damn Shawn. I don't
He
care.
got his father.
I don't
He got
care.
his father looking stupid, like, "You leave my son alone."
Man,
He get it too with his Kango head ass.
I
No,
don't
but
care. I
don't
don't care
forget
that.
his father made a video and he was referring to me and he was talking about the whole body language situation, man. I know Fred had did a video response to me, and I know he must have. I definitely believe that he showed my video to Kenny Porter, man. So Kenny Porter responded to me, dude, you ain't gonna do nothing to me, bruh. I tower over you in height. I tower over you in size, dude. I will collapse you in half, bruh. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons why I didn't speak to Adrian Broner, man, because he would have said something crazy to me, man. I was worried I was going to drag him throughout the car, Rich Carlton. I said,
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, if you don't believe I said that, I actually told Fred that, and I also told Town that, because he spoke to Fred crazy before. So I was like, dude, I say these little dudes ain't gonna be saying nothing crazy to me, man. I respect the fighter. I like to see him fight. I'll come up to you. I'll ask you a question. If you don't want to, it's cool. If you say something crazy to me, man, you subject to get dragged. Especially you one of them little ones, bro. So you know what I
yeah,
mean. At the end of the day, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not respecting these fighters right now because they're not fighting the best. And you know what I did this like past weekend is that instead of watching boxing, there was high school football on and there was some college football games on, and I tuned into that, man. I was so happy to see that because in college football we get to see the best play the best. Matter of fact, this weekend coming up, we get Washington versus Auburn, number 6 versus number 9 in Atlanta, Georgia. So we get to see the best teams play the best teams. In the NBA, we get to see the best teams play the best teams. And NFL, even though I'm boycotting it, you still get to see the best teams play the best teams. Major League Baseball right now, my Oakland A's are a year ahead of schedule. But, they're getting beat by the Houston Astros right now. The A's weren't even supposed to be that good this year, so I'm excited anyway. Hopefully they make the wild card. But at least we get to see the best teams play the best teams. In boxing, in order to see the best fight the best, we gotta wait 3, 4, 5 years before we get a chance to see it. And then a lot of times we never get to see it. And like the boxing clinic was saying, he said, and a lot of times those fights don't even live up to what they were supposed to be. Because a lot of times we don't even get those fights when the dudes are in their prime. So that's why the fights don't end up being that good. So that's my problem with the sport of boxing. And that's why I said with Eddie Hearn thinking he coming to save American boxing, a lot of you UK dudes want to see this dude win. He ain't winning nothing. You know why? He ain't saving boxing in America for the simple fact that we not going to get the fights we want to see when we want to see them. And that's what's going to end up killing the sport at the end of the day, because we keep talking about, well, busy, that can happen in a year or two. I talked to Tank Davis, and I like Tank. You know what I'm saying? But Tank was, when I asked him, I said, I believe you could beat Vasily Lomachenko. He said, we may not get it. We ain't going to get it this year, probably not next year, but maybe 2020. But it's going to happen. I'm like, I don't want to wait 2 years for that fight. You know what I'm saying? He said, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait 2 years to see Lomachenko and Tank Davis fight. I want to see that fight now. Or, you know what I'm saying? At least I can wait till next year to see it. But I don't want to have to wait till 2020 to see that fight. Because so far, it look like 2020 going to be a spectacular year for fantasy fights. You know what I'm saying? Because, at the end of the day, but I don't believe them fights going to happen then, because if Eddie Hearn really cared about American boxing fans, or boxing fans in general, he going to make the fight that everybody want to see the most, which is Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. So at the end of the day, this dude do not care about what the American fight fan says. And matter of fact, Barry Hearn already said that. He said, I will never let fight fans dictate what we gonna do. I'm like, what? We're the ones that pay you. And you know what? And I had to tell this UK fan. He said, well, I said, well, how could you say that? We get a bunch of crappy fights here in the UK. I said, because you do, because most of your fighters stink. Most of the fighters in the UK suck. It's a fact, man. They're not that good, man. You guys get a lot of bum bashing on a regular basis there. Are the good fighters there? Yeah, I like Josh Kelly. I like Josh Taylor. I like some of your prospects over there. But at the end of the day, when most of your fighters come over here, they get waxed on a regular basis because they're front foot fighters who can't adapt in the ring. So they end up getting washed. Like, and as you get Terry Flanagan losing to a Maurice Hooker who's not even that good, but he's good enough to beat some of you guys top fighters over there, man. And that's the problem. Like I said with you guys got some rivalry between Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn going on that we could really care less about here in America, man. We just want to see the best fight the best. Anthony Joshua was supposed to be the #1 heavyweight according to some of the media and you guys, but in reality, the real hardcore fans know who heavyweight is, and that's Deontay Wilder. And once he gets the chance to flatline Anthony Joshua, we know what's going to really happen. When we say Anthony Johnson, because that's his real name, according to the United States of America, or at least Reggie Miller, man, that's his name. It's going to stick here until he get his behind in the ring with a killer and Deontay Wilder, man.
Hey, man, let me really give a shout out to FOG Boxing Talk. $4 in the super chat. Super chat. Thank you guys, for doing that. We're going to get that logo. And I'm putting a logo on Janice Gomez, Bad Girl of MMA, the girl lit. And she coming on here for an interview sometime this week. And I got another special guest coming on here for an interview this week. And, boy, we finna put the nail in the coffin, okay? We finna put the nail in the coffin to these haters, okay? So thank you for the super chat. And, Callie, I agree, man. I agree with what you're saying, man. Yeah, man, we sick and tired of this, man. We're really sick and tired of, these guys thinking that they can just tell us what we want to see. But we want to see what we want to see, and we want to see, the best fight the best. We want to see these fight, okay? We want to see these fights. And, Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn, they don't have a right to tell us, what we're going to spend our money on. You're not going to tell me that, we got to spend our money this way. You're going to give us these fights and we're going to like it. Well, you're not going to tell me, okay? I'm not going to let some guy who looks like a fake James Bond. I'm not going to let some guy who like a fake James Bond.
I got something to set you up. I got
with an overhead slick head. Hey, Callie, he's not going to tell me what fights I want to see. And then you're not going to give me any fights and think I'm going to pay for this little, what y'all call it, D's PG-13 channel. Sorry.
D's, something. We ain't going to say nothing.
You can say it. I ain't going to say it. You can say it.
I call it. No, I've been saying, I also call it the Duck Zone, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it is the Duck Zone, but something else, though. It's in the MMA, we get 2 fights. We get to see McGregor versus Khabib, and now we're going to see Nunes versus Cyborg. We don't have to wait for no 3-4 years for those fights. Whereas when we got Triple G and Canelo Alvarez, and that fight going to be $85. And, no one cares about it, man. No one cares about that fight. That fight ain't doing well right now. It ain't
Listen, man. I definitely don't care nothing about no Triple G. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't care nothing. Oscar better address them emails, okay? Oscar de la Fishnet Pantyhose better address them emails. And if he don't address them emails, and I'm tired of, and one dude talking about, coach, you just saying that, Oscar de la Hoya is a pedio, okay? I don't care what you say is out there. I did not make this up, okay? Didn't make it up. It's out there in the news. It's on Google. It's in every newspaper publication out there, okay? Oscar de la Hoya is a pedio. That's just how that is, okay? That's just the way that is. He's a pedio. And if you guys don't believe that, then there's nothing that I can even tell you, okay? There's nothing else that I can tell you. There's nothing else that we can say about it. Oscar de la Hoya is a pedio, okay? And people, these guys are going to defend it. They're going to defend the guy. I don't promote Oscar de la Hoya on this channel. I'm not even going to talk about the Canelo Triple G fight. That fight will not get a post-fight analysis video out of me. Nothing, okay? This man run around here raping 15-year-old girls. This man run around here, getting in DUIs. This man run around here putting tones and spatulas up his behind, okay? This man has a mental problem. And guys, whether we like it or don't like it, we can sit back and we can listen to it. But I tell you what, man, Oscar de la Hoya, okay, he's bad for boxing. I don't care what anybody say. He's not an ambassador to the sport. He's not somebody that you can even bring your kids around. You can't bring your kids around him and say, hey, here's somebody, I'm going to leave him here. I'll be right back. I'm going to go sign an autograph. No, you can't. And if you got a daughter that's 15 and up, he'll probably be trying to hit on your daughter. No, man. This guy's not, I'm not supporting that fight. Forget Oscar de la Hoya. Forget Mr. Fishnets. Nobody cares about that guy. Nobody cares about Triple G. And speaking of Triple G, Cali, the man's a bum. Triple G is a bum. He's a bum. And all you Triple G fans, you running around here, you come to my channel, okay? I will slap the yellow right off your teeth. I'll slap you so hard the yellow will fall off your teeth. Some of you dudes ain't even washed your behinds in 5 days, and you're trying to tell me that Triple G is the best. The man ain't fought anybody. The man's a bum. He's a bum. Man. He is a bum. He's going to always be a bum. And Oscar de la Hoya, address the emails, Oscar. Address the emails, or you're going to fall before the might of the LDBC. We own you, Oscar. We own you.
Did you guys see what Triple G said? You hear what Triple G said before you go, Keith? Let me say this with Triple G. Triple G said this, man. Triple G said, you know what? He was asked, do you love the sport of boxing? He said, oh, I don't love. And he said, he goes, I don't love sport of boxing. I don't love sport of boxing. I love. I like sport boxing. It's a business. It's a business. It's a business. Number one priority. It's business. It's not to be loved. It's business. I'm like, whoa, you talking that business talk, Triple G? You talking the business talk now? To Triple G sounded completely different than he normally speak, man. And over there talking about he Mexican style and all that. Dude, you ain't even Mexican, bro. You come from you're Eurasian. You're Eurasian. You come from a country that's half the countries in Europe and the other half's in Asia, man. Kazakhstan, bro. You are not Mexican. Stop disrespecting Mexicans, man. I grew up around a whole bunch of Mexicans, and I messes with the Mexicans, bro. I messes with Mexicans, bro. Me and Mexicans get along, and me and Mexican dudes, and I got a bunch of Mexican friends, and we get along, bro. Don't be disrespecting my friends by saying that, man. Descendants of Aztecs, descendants of Mayans, bro. Don't disrespect natives, Native American people. Don't disrespect them, man, at all. Because that's what you're doing, man. Because you're not from here. They are. You know what I'm saying? Do not disrespect them at all, man. You are completely disrespecting Mexican people by saying that. You it's over there listening to Abel Sanchez, a version of me. With Abel Sanchez, he's a Mexican that buck dances, man. That's what he is. He's a sellout. So Abel Sanchez is the word with the C. And there's some other word, 2 letters in the middle, and the ends with the N. That's what Abel Sanchez is. God, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Disabled Sanchez. That's what I call him. Cause he disabled. I call him Disabled Sanchez. Cause it's the stuff he just say. He just sound stupid and disabled, and he looked disabled. He looked deformed and everything. That's one dude I can go in on. Yeah, and forget Triple G too, cause man, like y'all was saying, and I'm gonna add on to this, Triple G, when you notice when he go up in competition, like to me he lost to Daniel Jacob, and just about lost to Canelo. I say he edged Canelo just a little bit, but man, he just about lost that fight too almost. Yeah, but he don't want to fight no Charlo brothers. Oh, Andre Ward too much for me, man. So yeah, forget him too.
Listen, man. You know what? Triple G is a disgrace, and I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, I can't. I got more fire on Triple G. On Triple G. You know what? I've been a Triple G. You know what? I've never liked Triple G. First of all, when you say, hey, mention Andre Ward. Nope, nope, not today. Too much, not today. Remember that? Oh, I'll fight anybody from 154 to 175. Oh, I'll fight anybody from 154 to 168. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I'll fight anybody, at 160 pounds. I'll go down to 154 and fight Floyd Mayweather, okay? I'll go down and I'll fight these people. And now when it comes time to fight him, oh, nope, can't do that. Nope. Oh, hey, wait. So you're supposed to fight Canelo the first time. Nope. Old stupid Canelo got popped, okay, with the clenbuterol and the meat. See, we forget about that. Had a chance to fight one of the Charlos. Had a chance to fight Mr. William Joseph Saunders. Had a chance to fight Sergey Deryanchenko. Had a chance to fight these guys. Nope. Even Gilberto Ramirez offered his services. Nope. Turned all them people down. Told them all no. And he went right to Vanes Monterrosian, the guy who ain't fought in 2 years. Okay? Ain't fought in 2 years. Okay, ain't fought none in 2 years, and came back, and of course, Vanes Monterrosian needed a payday, so he went in, turned all those people down, and we supposed to take this guy seriously. Okay, we supposed to take him seriously, and it amazed me, man, that the goofy idiot Triple G fans, and that's what I call y'all. And if you got something to say, call into the show. Okay, come jump on the coach today. Okay, and matter of fact, let me tell you something. And I know you listening, Skinny Jeans, and I know you listening, Fat Boy. I know you are. I know you over there right now, and I know you in the comments. I know you are. You saw the title. You know what? Today's your day. Come, jump on the coach today, and call the toll-free number now. Get on the phone, Fat Boy. Get on the phone. Because I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with you once and for all. I'm going to deal with you. Sick of that dude.
Hey, you know what though, man? I'm glad you're talking about him too, man. Because if Triple G win, the rumor is he's supposed to move up to 168 and take on Jalen Love and James DeGale. That's the rumor that Triple G, the two guys he's looking to fight next before he tries to fight Zerto Gilberto Ramirez. He's going to look at this. Look at those two. Jalen Love who just lost badly and refused to fight. Just refused to fight against Peter Quinlan. And James DeGale, who shot. Get out of here, man. I'm so sick of this dude, bro. And if Canelo win, he's going to end up facing David, because David Lemieux going to knock out Gary Spike O'Sullivan if he make the weight. David Lemieux going to knock out Gary Spike O'Sullivan. So in December, he'll be facing Canelo next instead of fighting Jamal Charlo. This is what we're getting.
That's Soda Popinski, man, from Punch-Out.
Yep.
That's who that is. Soda Popinski. Okay, hey, man, you know what, man? Boxing need to do a complete overhaul. They need to cut this crap out, man. Because if they don't stop, man, they're going to lose the hardcore fans. And we're the driving force behind these fighters, man. And I think some fighters get it. I think Deontay Wilder get it. I think he gets it. I think Tyson Fury, he gets it. I think Errol Spence, I think they kind of get it. Okay? But, that's only a handful of fighters. I think Vasily Lomachenko, I think he get it. I think they get it. Like, wait a minute, we got some hardcore fans, that really support us, that's really rolling hard for us. You know what? We better get in there and fight these fighters like they want. But you got the Keith Thurmans, okay? I mean, you got El DeBarge that don't get it. Okay, you got you got what's that dude? What's that group name, man? You got Menudo, Danny Garcia that don't get it. Okay. Oh wait a minute. Somebody call in. Let's see. Let's see if it's you, Fat Boy. I got you. Let's see who this is. Yeah, caller. You're on the air. Let's go. He hung up, y'all. He got cold feet. Y'all. Okay, let's see who it is. Okay, same guy. Let's see who this is. Okay. You on the air, caller.
Hey, Coach.
Yeah. Who's this?
It's Johnny Moe.
Johnny Long?
Johnny Moe.
Johnny Moe. Oh, Johnny Moe. I've been waiting on you to call.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Hold up, Johnny Mo. Super chat, baby, super chat. MBT Boxing $50 in the building. God dog. Boy. We finna get that Janice Gomez logo, y'all. That logo is coming. I'm telling y'all. I put one on Cindy Dandois. Boy, we finna get a logo on Denise. Boy, that thing almost there, man. We gonna exceed that goal. All right, Mr. Johnny Mo, go for it, man.
Hey, I was going to ask your opinion about Shawn Porter. You haven't really been talking about Shawn Porter too much. Wonder what your thoughts were on that.
Okay, my opinion on Shawn Porter is that this man is being pimped out by his own daddy. Okay, this man is being pimped out by his daddy, New Jack Hustler, New Jack Hustler. Okay, he's being pimped by his own daddy. Okay, Shawn dad, is in charge of his finances. Shawn dad is in contract, and Shawn has signed a contract with his own daddy. Okay, this man Shawn can't eat, sleep, drink, or date without Kenny Porter. Okay, and you know what? And I want to get the other guys on the panel. Okay, my boy Cali Enigma and my boy Boxing Body Snatcher. Okay, hey Cali Enigma, the question was, he said, man, what do you think about Shawn Porter?
I think Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter. I hate his style. I think he's a good fighter. I don't like to watch him fight because his style is atrocious. But I mean, hopefully, he said today that he wants smoke with Earl Spence Jr. After he fight Danny Garcia. So we'll see, man. If he fight him next, if he wins, and he fights him next, then I won't say anything else about Shawn Porter. But it shouldn't have taken us to drag his name through the mud in order to force him to get in the ring with him, because he wasn't looking to fight him, man, at all. So maybe they made it worth his while. But his daddy also said, though, in another interview that in order to fight Earl Spence Jr., that just because Mikey Garcia fight was going to be on pay-per-view, that his fight with Earl Spence Jr. better be on pay-per-view. Like, dude, you not pay-per-view friendly. So ain't nobody looking to see you fight on pay-per-view. The numbers ain't going to do well. You need to be on regular Showtime, bro, because you don't have that kind of appeal. Matter of fact, the best way to get more views for the Earl Spence versus Shawn Porter fight would be to put it on CBS or to put it on Fox, because then I guarantee you those numbers could do like 5-6 million. But to me, as far as Shawn Porter goes, good fighter, not pleasing to the eye, man. One of the most atrocious, just terrible fighters I've ever seen. I mean, Shawn Porter belongs in UFC. His style is definitely more tailored to UFC. I mean, just watching his style, he looked like he'll be really good when it comes to grappling, with the takedowns and things of that nature, man. I think that he should get with a MMA coach and switch sports, man. I think he'd do very well over there, man. Plus, he's low to the ground. He's extremely strong. He's a great athlete. I think he's tailor-made for that sport, even though his daddy don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? AKA ride for what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what I'd rather see from him, man. I want to see Shawn Porter fight Earl Spence Jr., and then if his boxing career don't work out, switch to MMA. Okay.
All right. So Kelly just gave, man, a very perfect and beautiful breakdown of what he thought about Showtime Shawn Porter. Okay, Body Snatcher. What are your thoughts on Shawn Porter?
Yeah, basically, man. Yeah, I like the way Callie summed that up too. But yeah, like he even said the same thing. Like the way he fight is not technical at all. The sloppiness. Yeah, I don't agree with that either. I mean, it do works on a lot of opponents, but it's not always gonna work on an elite good fighters like it did. It didn't work too much with especially Kell Brook and Keith Thurman. And I definitely don't see it working with Errol Spence Jr. if he fight him, because Errol Spence, man, because I feel like, man, Errol Spence got that great timing and accuracy, and them body shots gonna slow a lot of that down, especially he getting nailed in that body good. But overall, Shawn Porter, and I gotta give him a C plus as a fighter, because man, he can be exposed though if you fight him smart and fight him right. Like Callie said, he would be a good MMA fighter for the simple fact of the reason is the way he swing, and he'll be good at the elbows too if he work on him like the elbowness, like how while he fight. I think his elbow game would be good crazy though in the cage, and then like he got that football style too. You know how he had to work on his defense with football, but not being taken down. So it'd be kind of hard to probably take him down too, because he is strong and athletic too. So yeah, he will do great in the cage. I agree with Callie on that too.
Okay. All right. There's another call on the line. Okay, caller. Okay, you're on the air. Caller. Yes, sir. Hello, caller. Okay. This person is just breathing on the phone.
Hello?
Yes, caller.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello? Caller, you're on the air.
This is 89 TV.
ARTV.
I just want to give you a shout out.
Okay, hey man, well, man, much appreciated, man. I definitely appreciate the shout out, man. That's what's up, man.
89 TV. This is 89 TV.
89 TV, man. Go subscribe to his channel, guys. 89 TV, man. You got a question, man, for the panel, bro. '89 TV. Yes, sir.
No, I do not have a question. I just want to give you a shout out. Say, you're doing a great job. That's all.
Man, I appreciate it. And man, the guy does he does basketball, video game reviews, MMA, boxing. 89 TV does it all, man. Very entertaining channel, man. You guys go check my man out. Okay, my man 89 TV called into the show live. Okay, shout out to 89 TV, guys. Thank you, brother, for coming into the building, man. Support the channel, guys. And 89, type in the comment stream. Put a link to your channel in the comment stream, okay? All right, you got it? Yeah. Okay, guys, that was 89 TV. I love the channel, man. Okay. Subscribe to 89 TV. So he'll type his name. Okay, there he is, okay? He has typed his name into the comment thread. You can click on that, or maybe he'll even put a link. That's fine. Okay, to my man Cali Enigma, man. Okay, let me get your thoughts, man. Okay, Errol Spence, now the word is that Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, they don't want no smoke with each other. What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, man, that's the word is, man. I mean, you don't really hear either guy. Because I get accused all the time of taking one side over the other. I like both guys equally. But you know what? I think it's absolute garbage that we're not getting that fight this year and probably not next year. I mean, they said maybe next year. That ain't fight happened in 2019. They've already stated it was going to be 2020. And that fight, I can accept next year if I knew it was coming next year. But that fight's not likely happening because Earl Spence gonna fight Mikey Garcia. You know what? I'm starting to think that Mikey Garcia, Earl Spence Jr. may be a little bit more competitive. Earl Spence still gonna stop, in my opinion. But I think Mikey may be able to get his respect with his power, man. Speaking of that, this guy used to spar with Edwin Valero. That he fractured Madonna's. That he fractured Marco Madonna's rib cage, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you that Mikey saw something in Earl that he thinks he could take advantage of. Doesn't mean he's gonna be able to take advantage of it, but I think that fight gonna be more competitive than what people think it is, man. And I think Earl may end up utilizing his tools in his fight. Like I said, Mikey Garcia used to spar Edwin Valero, and you know what he did to Oscar De La Hoya in sparring? He busted him up, and they kicked him out. They kicked him out of training camp, man. That's how bad he was whooping on Oscar De La Hoya's behind. He was whooping on Oscar De La Hoya's behind, guys. Let me reiterate this. Edwin Valero was busting Oscar De La Hoya up badly to the point they kicked him out of camp. That's how bad he was whooping Oscar's behind. So if Mikey's sparring with this guy, I'm telling you, he gonna be able to last with Earl for a little while, man. That's not gonna be this. I don't think he's gonna run Mikey over, but I still think that Earl at some point gonna stop him. Earl gonna stop him to the body, in my opinion, and I think that that's what's gonna end up taking place. Mikey also walked around at 177, but he's definitely sparred bigger guys. He sparred cruiserweights. Earl sparred heavyweights. I think that this fight's gonna be a little bit more competitive than what I initially thought. I think Earl stops Mikey Garcia late now, and when they eventually fight, and that fight not gonna take place until 2019. As long as this Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight goes through, I think that fight will take place in 2019, which means that there's no Earl versus Bud at all in 2020 because, as we know, we're not allowed to get two big fights. We're not allowed to get multiple big fights from fighters anymore. You can only get one big fight a year, and then that's it. So I don't see Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence Jr., and I think Terrence Crawford, he needs to be forcing, finding a way to make fights with PBC fighters. I think if he doesn't, he's going to end up fighting lesser competition, like Jose Benavidez. No disrespect to Jose Benavidez, who has actual talent. Jose Benavidez has talent, and he's tall. He's 6'1", man, at what reach. But with his issues, he's fought nobody, man, and he's coming off of a gunshot wound, which likely hasn't completely healed. But he hasn't fought anybody. His resume is doo-doo. Just keeping it 100, and I think that this is what Terrence Crawford's going to end up fighting. After he beats up Jose Benavidez, he's going to end up fighting Carlos Adames. And when the last fight we saw him fight, he was getting tagged on a regular basis. He ain't got no kind of defense whatsoever, man. So, this guy's tailor-made for Bud too. So Bud's going to be facing lesser competition. Bob Arum has no good welterweights outside of Terrence Crawford. And so, in my opinion, this is Terrence Crawford's fights. Is it really gonna be worth it? Because we know who he's gonna be facing. So he's gonna end up facing the kid out of Canada, who's the #1 contender for the WBO belt. He ain't fought nobody, man. He ain't fought a soul. So I was like, oh my god, man. The WBO rankings are trash when it comes to the welterweight division. The #1 guy has fought no one. Literally no one. Jose Benavidez, his voluntary defense, that fight, has fought no one. Carlos Adames has fought no one. And these guys aren't ready for no Terrence Crawford, man. He's going to completely outclass these dudes, and I think it's a shame. And it's the sooner we get Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford, the better. In my opinion, I think it's a disgrace what's going on. I've heard both guys talk using the word business, and I don't want to hear that. Even for guys I like both of them, but I can't accept that kind of speaking, even from guys I like. And if I hear Deontay Wilder using that same terminology, I'm gonna have to go in on him because I'm being consistent. That's what I'm doing. Even for guys I like, I don't want to hear that kind of discussion, man. I want to see the best fight the best. Another good fight that would be good though. Because, we talked about this. Jared Hurd versus Jaime Munguia would be a good fight. But, yeah, at the end of the day, Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence Jr., the fact that both guys are using the wrong kind of language is a disgrace, man. We need to see these guys fighting, better competition. So one good thing about Earl Spence Jr., if the winner of the Danny Garcia Shawn Porter fight, hopefully will fight him. If it does, at least Earl Spence Jr. can get another name under his record, because a lot of people who hate on him always talk about his resume isn't that good, and it's just okay. It's decent for the welterweight division, but in a way they're kind of right. But it's also some of these guys don't want to see Earl's face stiffer competition because they just want to be able to continue to use the same kind of language, the same thing that Wilder detractors are using against Deontay Wilder. He hasn't fought anybody. The guy trying to fight stiffer competition when it really ain't that. It really ain't a lot of stiff competition in the heavyweight division, and he's catching hell from it, and it's absolute trash in my opinion. It's absolutely disgusting that these guys continue to use this language against fighters who are trying to fight the best. But unfortunately, that's the sport of boxing now. We got guys who are. And with boxing, you like to use the term man fans, guys who only stick to one guy, and their #1 priority is to make sure that their favorite fighter never has to face anybody who's considered a danger, a threat. You're like, he can already beat him anyway, because that's what you're talking about. Whenever it comes to I get Canelo fans, and the sad thing is, I used to really like Canelo. In a way, I still
Yep.
kind of do.
I used to.
But
No
he
more.
come to Jamal Charlo like we could beat him anywhere. So okay, let's see it then. We since you know that he gonna win, let's see the fight. You guys say that you know he gonna beat Triple G, and you want to see that fight, but you don't want. You're not in a rush to see Canelo face Jamal Charlo. But then again, Jamal Charlo needs to go show up at that fight. And one of my subs, she brought this up, Sonya Dumas. She said this. She's correct. Why isn't he there at the fight? He needs to go. He needs to be at the fight and be ready to jump, make some noise. If they don't let you in the ring, they need to show up at the post-fight conference and be screaming and make enough noise so the fans start demanding that fight. Because if that don't happen, because closed mouths don't get fed, man. So if he ain't saying nothing, there's only so much that we can do. So he needs to start making some noise himself. If he really want that fight, if you really want to fight one of them dudes, he needs to start talking. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Otherwise, he don't really want it that bad. You're just waiting and hoping that they fight you. Heck, the WBC gonna go with the money. They may say that they like you, and they may have you rated as a mandatory, but I've seen the WBC not enforce a mandatory for years. I saw Floyd Mayweather with the WBC, and them not forcing mandatory because they want to make sure that they continue to get them sanctioning fees from them. So at the end of the day, like I said, they're not going to enforce them fights, man. Period. The WBC is not going to force him to do it. The only sanctioning body that will force fights is the IBF, which is why
Oh
Triple
snap.
G dropped it, the IBF belt, man.
Oh wait a minute. Hey, I'm not even looking at the darn thing. Hey, my girl Genesis Green in the building. Genesis, girl, what's up? I'm sorry. Hi, dog.
I'm just enjoying the show. I'm just listening right now.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. These all the LDBC homies. This.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Oh, so you know about the LDBC?
Um, I know about the body snatch. I don't know the other person though.
Okay, that's the Cali Enigma. But we're in the LDBC. And Cali Enigma. Man, he moved up. Moving up. The body snatcher doing his thing. I was part of the group that after we started at 78, started at Blood, and then we was there right there when the whole thing went down. It was a war, but we won.
Apparently.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
won.
she probably don't know me because I don't really talk MMA that much for the most part. I'm not gonna try to pretend like I used to be deeply into MMA, but I moved away from it a little bit, but well, from quite a bit. So I'm not gonna pretend like I'm just hardcore MMA fan. So basically, I just been talking about um, boxing and basketball on my channel, uh, and then I also have another channel where the boxing and sports TV, and we discuss college football. So yeah,
Yeah, I listen to boxing channels because I'm into boxing also. So yeah.
Okay. Then so all this whole stuff going down. You kind of in that area. You in the Texas area with Errol Spence and Texas, Nebraska. They're crazy
Um,
about their boxing. I mean, why you think these two guys? See, I got my opinion because they said that they would never be the guys that would have us talking about them like, man, why they ain't calling each other out? I mean, I don't
yeah.
know. I mean, I mean, what's your thought about these dudes?
I don't know. It's definitely some behind the scenes shit going on. So it really is. It's something going on behind the scenes.
I mean, like what? Like what could be? What's I don't know. Like what do you think holding these guys up?
I don't know because everybody want to be like they were saying. Everybody wants to be about business instead of you fighting for like the actual love of the sport. I mean, I don't know. It's just things are really really crazy now.
Yeah. I don't know. Bud and Terrence, they I don't know. They not talking. I don't know. They ain't talking right. They just
Mm-mm.
not. They not talking right. And at first they were like, yeah, we'll fight each other. And it's kind of like now neither one of them don't. They got this attitude like I don't even think I don't care. The fight ain't happening no way. That's kind of like when I hear them talk. That's the attitude they got. So I don't know. This whole boxing thing. I don't care. I guess everybody can get. I don't know. Everybody can get turned on by the money. The possibility of these mega paydays.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But if you're really fighting because you love the sport and this is what you really want to do with all your heart and soul, the money is gonna come. But if you're just chasing it for the money, then that's the wrong reason, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, I was telling you about that because you already know what I plan on doing next year. So, I mean, I've already looked at all the aspects of everything and I already know everything that's gonna come my way.
Okay. Well, you got a bolt of confidence there. That's what I'm talking about. A bolt of confidence, and there it is. Okay, let me get all y'all to give me a breakdown. Let's just do a quick breakdown of the fight. Like, okay, let's start off. What does Errol Spence need to do to defeat Terrence Crawford? Let's just say if the fight was happening this year, and we about to get this fight. I'm gonna start with you, Body Snatcher.
Yeah, basically, Errol Spence need to do to beat Terrence Crawford, like similar, like even because he got a slow start sometime, and I feel like basically trying to break cutting that ring off really well because Terrence Crawford real fast and crafty. Man, definitely going his body like he normally would do, and don't allow him to reset either, like because Terrence Crawford could reset and he could do anything at any time. So when he in range to throw his punch, you gotta definitely let his hands go and don't allow him to reset. He gotta stay on his tail the whole time and cutting that ring off perfectly on him where and don't allow him to get away and be in the center. Because honestly, I feel like if the fight in the center, Terrence Crawford got more of the advantage because how crafty he is and his timing and everything is on point. So basically, make Terrence back up and make sure he don't allow him to go in any direction he want to go in. He gotta fight a smart pace on Terrence Crawford because Errol Spence fast and got good timing and got good footwork as cutting the ring up, but somebody like Crawford, man, you can't let him do what he want to do. Yeah, that's what I'll say. What Errol will have to do
Okay,
definitely.
man. Hey, darn good breakdown, man. Good breakdown. All right, so Callie, what does Errol Spence need to do, man, to take Bud out of there?
Yeah, I mean, cutting the ring off is something that he needs to do, but I think at some point he's gonna have to do more than just cutting off the ring and working the body. He's gonna have to more than like, in my opinion, I think that Terrence Crawford is gonna have forced Earl Spence Jr. to fight off the back foot, which the word is he knows how to do. So I think he's gonna force Earl Spence Jr. to utilize his entire tool, set of tools. Because I heard that he has a toolbox that his repertoire is far more expanded than what we've seen. He's only shown us something like 5% of what he can actually do. So that's a good thing. Now here's the thing though. Does that mean he still has the repertoire of a Terrence Bud Crawford? No, Terrence Bud Crawford has shown the ability to fight on the inside, fight on the outside, fight from mid range, utilize a variety of angles, man, and he does have the ability to reset on a regular basis, man. So here's the thing about Terrence: is Terrence gonna switch back between southpaw and orthodox in that fight? And if he does, then Earl Spence Jr. needs to catch him switching from southpaw to orthodox. That's an opportunity. He has to take advantage. He needs to catch him switching. Now, can he do that? I haven't seen anybody take advantage of that yet. If he could do that, he could possibly punish and actually maybe even drop Terrence Crawford in the middle of transitioning from southpaw to orthodox, from orthodox to southpaw. So he has a chance that's what he has a chance to do there. So will he do that? I don't know, man. That's one thing that I really haven't seen Earl Spence Jr. in the ring with. Two things I agree with that I heard Black Horseman talking about. I haven't seen Earl Spence Jr. in the ring with the puncher. Doesn't mean that he can't take those shots. He probably can. I don't know. And I really haven't seen him in the ring with someone who's slick, someone who can actually make him miss, possibly make him look bad. That's one thing. But Earl Spence Jr. is so technical. He doesn't throw a lot of wide looping shots, and he's consistent with his punches, man. The guy is so consistent, and his punch placement is second to none. So that that could end up doing Terrence Crawford in, man, at the end of the day. But I've seen Terrence Crawford adapt to pretty much a variety of styles. And before people say this, I don't know how good Earl Spence Jr. is. I mean, I think I do, but then again, Terrence Crawford was undisputed, and Terrence Crawford's proven to be great because, as a matter of fact, Victor Post is a lot better than we thought because he gave Josh Taylor an extremely tough fight. But once again, though, I wish we saw both of these guys, one of these guys face Keith Thurman, so we can get a better barometer of how good these guys are. You know what I mean? That's the fight that really would have told us more. You know what I mean? Because it don't mean say what you want to say about Keith Thurman. It's no guarantee that either Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence Jr. is going to beat Keith Thurman. It isn't. Even with Keith Thurman being out the way he is, Keith Thurman has the best resume at welterweight. So there's still a lot. I can't give anyone the number one welterweight crown until I see all these guys fight. But yeah, that's my breakdown, man, from the Crawford versus Earl Spence, bro.
Man, that's pretty good breakdown, man. That's pretty good breakdown. I don't know. Keith Thurman know what these boys about. If El DeBarge really wanted to fight, if he thought he could do it, he'd do it. And that's why he called out Danny Garcia. He saw something he could exploit. You know, he saw something. That's why he got in the ring. And that's why he fought Robert Garcia. Because he saw something that he could exploit. I mean, you know, El DeBarge, I like the way you comb your hair. It's just the little things you do. That shows how much you really care. Forget El DeBarge. I mean, I think we should slap him, you know? Okay, Genesis. Okay, give me a breakdown. Like what? Okay, I tell you what. Let's switch it up because everybody else kind of they did what Errol Spence needs to do. Okay, what does Terrence Crawford need to do to break down Errol Spence? Let me see. Okay, Genesis, girl, what you done did, girl? You done fell into the toilet. I mean, what's going on? Okay, all right. Well, she'll come back. Okay, I think with Terrence Crawford. Okay, I think Terrence Crawford, man, he gonna have to start breaking Errol Spence down to the body like Errol Spence gonna try to do him. And you know Terrence Crawford switching to southpaw. You know, Errol Spence is a southpaw, so it's kind of gonna be it'll be difficult. But I think if he's an orthodox, he'll be able to counter Errol Spence when Errol Spence try to shoot that left hand. Then Terrence Crawford will be able to counter over top his lazy left hand if he throw a lazy jab. And I just think Terrence Crawford need to always take the angle on a guy like Errol Spence Jr. And he can't let Errol Spence Jr. dictate. I think Terrence Crawford is much more dangerous in the center of the in the center of the ring. I think he's a little bit more dangerous. And I think that he's able to do more. He can't get on the ropes against Errol Spence Jr. because Errol Spence Jr. is a straight killer when he's on that ropes, man. He got you on the ropes, he going to break you down quick. But Errol Spence, I've noticed that he can't break guys down as fast in the middle of the ring. He can't do it. But once he got you moving backwards, it's pretty much a wrap. So, you know, Terrence Crawford got to make Errol Spence respect his power. Terrence Crawford he can punch, man. He got some power. But he got to make Errol Spence respect that power. You know, he can't be afraid to, you know, get in there and bang a little bit, get back out of there, bang, get back out. Because, you know, Errol Spence going to keep walking him down. And, you know, he's going to be the bigger, stronger fighter. And I also think Terrence Crawford need to use some of that strength that he got. You know, when Errol Spence tried to come in there and rough him up, you know, get in there and do him like he did Jeff Hearn. You know, put them underhooks on him, put him back against the ropes, start working his body. So the key for Terrence Crawford to defeat Errol Spence Jr., he's going to have to inflict damage on that body, man. And, you know, Errol Spence, I don't really know, man, because, see, I know when Carol Brook hit him, you know, Errol Spence kind of backed up a little bit, man. You know, Carol Brook caught him with a good right hand, and Errol Spence kind of looked at him and kind of stopped for a minute and shook it off, and then he kept coming back forward. So, you know, I'm starting to question, you know, if Errol Spence Jr. gets cracked real hard, is he going to continue to come forward, you know? And I think Terrence Crawford need to test that dude's chin, definitely. So, that's it. Hello?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was good. How you broke down how Terrence Crawford going. I had it similar to how you just broke that down too. Yeah, cause like even when you was asking me how Errol Spence going, cause remember I said, and then with center of the ring, I feel like Terrence Crawford definitely got more tools to use on Errol Spence than Errol Spence will have on Terrence Crawford. Yeah, because it's his craftiness and how slick he is and how he can fight off any angle. Terrence Crawford, that's especially in the center of the ring. That's when I could see giving Errol Spence trouble because Kell Brook actually is technically not as slick as Terrence Crawford, but he was doing good at countering Errol Spence in the beginning. So Errol Spence did pick up the aggressiveness on Kell Brook. That's how he was able to come successful in that fight.
Okay. Hey, man. You guys got it.
I agree. I agree with that. I think Terrence Crawford needs to do this too. He can find a way to slow the fight down. I think that because Errol Spence Jr. presses the fight. He forces guys to fight at a faster pace than they want to. And if Terrence Crawford can slow the pace of that fight down and make Errol Spence Jr. Box in the middle in the center of the ring. And make it a beautiful, pretty fight instead of a slug it out fight. Which is not saying that Errol Spence Jr. just is ugly slugger, like he's not. His punches are very beautiful and very on point. But by him slowing the pace of the fight down, it allows Terrence Crawford to take control of the fight. And I don't think that Errol Spence Jr. will be as effective as he normally is. Errol Spence Jr. is effective when he's pressing the issue. You know, I heard that Errol Spence Jr. can fight off the back foot, but I've never seen it in a professional fight. And it's hard for me to believe that he's going to be better off the back foot than a Terrence Crawford, in my opinion. If Errol Spence Jr. is fighting off his back foot, in my opinion, he's probably getting waxed. You know, I seriously believe that. You know what I mean? So that's him. If he's fighting off his back foot, he's losing, in my opinion, and probably losing badly. So Errol Spence Jr., in my opinion, I agree. His chin hasn't been tested. We got to be honest here. That's a fact. Now, doesn't mean that it don't mean that his chin could have one of those chins where he could be able to just walk through everything. But Errol Spence Jr. really doesn't get hit that much. People always talk about he gets hit a lot. No, he really doesn't get hit that lot. He get hit that much. But it could be a situation where, because he's throwing so many punches and coming forward, that guys are spending more time defending themselves than actually punching back. I want to see what it's like when there's a guy that's going to punch with him. And I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that, man. And that's the question. Because I'm telling people right now, because I hear people say crazy stuff. Look, man, no disrespect to Earl. Earl's resume ain't on, even though Canelo has done what he's done and fought, Liam Smith and all that. Canelo's resume is better than Errol Spence Jr. And he's also a world-class fighter and very slick with upper body movement and a great counterpuncher. Errol Spence is not going to be Canelo Alvarez, man. Not right now. And he needs to get way better competition. He needs to fight better fighters before he's even ready for Canelo. He is not ready for no Canelo Alvarez right now. Not at all. And I think I no disrespect to Black Fight Fan TV and some of the other brothers in the LDBC, but you can't be serious if you really believe that Errol Spence Jr. is going to go in there and whip Canelo Alvarez right now with the resume that he has, man. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100, man. He hasn't fought anybody remotely close to the skills of Canelo or anybody on Canelo's level. And Canelo has fought guys on Errol Spence Jr.'s level. So I'm just trying to keep it 100 here, man. He's not fighting. Errol Spence Jr. technically is a better athlete than the Triple G, but some of their skill sets are similar. And I think Canelo gonna whoop on Triple G behind on September 15th. And when he does, I'm just telling you right now, man. I just don't see. I see Errol Spence Jr. in that fight getting caught with something and having to adapt if he don't get hurt badly in that fight. And I think it's a mistake for him to jump up 2 weight classes, even to jump up a weight class and a half to fight a Canelo Alvarez, man. I think it can ruin him mentally and to end up destroying his career. Don't do what Kell Brook did. People say, well, they're around the same. So I don't care. Canelo's used to getting hit by guys much heavier than Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. not going to be able to hurt Canelo, man. These dudes don't want to hear this, but Y'all not being real here. At some point, we got to be real. And Canelo will beat up Errol Spence Jr., man, in my opinion. I don't think that's a competitive fight right now. And not until at least Errol Spence Jr. needs to get a lot better fighters on his resume before he's ready to deal with a Canelo. I understand why he would want to do it because it's a big, big payday. But for anybody to seriously say and believe that he beating Canelo, come on, man. Not right now. He ain't. Not right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's an intriguing matchup, man. I think Spence can get in there and bang with him, and I think he can actually probably beat him, man. Because Spence, man, is a big guy, man. He a big dude, real big. You know, I think he got enough to break Canelo down, but it's just the fact that if, you know, what are you gonna do when, you know, Canelo really get his shots off? You know, like what is he gonna do? Like how's he gonna respond? I think that's my thing. But I think if he can get through the first,
you got to forget about. So don't forget about the counter punching when he gets. See, here's the thing: he get other guys in the row. He's doing damage, but when you come in against Canelo to do Canelo gonna punch with you. Canelo waiting for you to get him on the ropes because he's setting you up for something. That's where he sets traps. Is Errol smart enough not to go for it and to try to jab his way in and try to set up his shots instead of just to try to go in there for the kill right away? Because Canelo's smart enough. Canelo sets traps, and when he getting you on that rope, he's inviting you in because he's there to jack you up. He's there to set. He's setting up something.
You know, man, I think Canelo, man. I think that the key to beating him is to wear him down, man. And the guy gas out, man. He take breaks in rounds. I mean, he'll punch himself out. He throw 4 punches. The guy punch himself out. You can't do that against a guy like Errol Spence. You can't lay on the ropes and, you know, try to take a break in a round because Errol Spence, he's a killer, man. Errol Spence will kill you. If you sit there.
I give better. I think that that Terrence Crawford is a worse matchup for Canelo than Earl is just for the slick factor. Canelo has trouble with really slick fighters. That's his kryptonite.
Yeah, he got schooled by Austin Trout schooled him, you know, and then you know, Floyd Mayweather schooled him. You know, he had an issue with them guys. You know, I thought Laura did a good job on him.
I thought Laura and Trout beat him. I'm telling you, the guy that two guys he don't want to fight. In my opinion, that two guys I think beat him right now. I think Boo Boo Andrade and I think Billy Joe Saunders. I think both of them dudes are bad matchups for Canelo Alvarez. Those are the two dudes. The other guys are a little bit more. He's more competitive with the other guys. I think Charlo's jab would give him problems. His height and his reach will give Canelo a ton of problems. And on top of that, that's a power jab. So, but the two guys who give him the most problems, in my opinion, are Billy Joe Saunders and Demetrius Andrade. He just has trouble with guys who are just that slick. Real problem. I'm talking about massive problems too.
Yeah, man. I mean, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, man. Shoot, man. Well, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, boy, it's been fun, but bruh, the coach is about to be out like a Triple G nightlight that them Triple G fans be wearing, that they be, you know, got in their room. All you Triple G fans, I'll smack the yellow right off your teeth. That's what the coach will do to you. Man, Carl Burrell is in the building, man. God, man, I'm finna flex out of this piece, man. But, all right, let's get y'all closing thoughts, man. All right, Genesis, are you back? Genesis probably went to sleep, man. Probably snoring. Okay, all right, we'll start with you, Body Snatcher. Closing thoughts, man.
Man, Coach, man, thank you for having me on here, man. It was a great talk with you and Callie. Man, Callie definitely, man, he growing hard, man. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to him. And Coach always doing his thing, getting all these good interviews, especially with these women's MMA fighters. He doing his thing. And make sure y'all, man, go and subscribe to especially for MMA people, go on to subscribe to Come Get This Work Mobcast. Man, General Africa, he the main moderator, but Coach, man, he be on there heavy too. And man, they be talking about some good stuff on there too. And man, and my channel also, man, go on and subscribe to my channel, The Body Snatcher, Boxing, MMA, and Fitness. Man, I'll be covering A lot of good fitness videos coming soon, and whatever good that's topic on boxing and MMA. I'm gonna be top some of all that stuff.
Okay, guys, that's the Body Snatcher, Keith Brown, or the Body Snatcher, MMA, boxing, fitness. Go subscribe to the channel, guys. And he was also talking about the Come Get This Word Mobcast every Thursday night at 9 p.m. And guys, the link is in the comment stream, and I just put it in there. Okay, the link is in the comment stream for the Come Get This Work Mobcast, man. Come be a part of the Mobcast. See what we got going on down there, man. It's all MMA, moderated by yours truly, General Africa. Okay. Alright, the Cali Enigma, your closing thoughts.
Oh man, it's just, you know what I mean? Boxing is so frustrating right now. So at the end of the day, man, I'm excited about, you know, 2 big MMA fights. I'm real excited about those 2, man. Of course, McGregor versus Khabib. McGregor, I think McGregor might have actually spent all this time working on his ground game. I mean, or at least ground defense, I should say. So we'll see what happens in that fight. Either he has, or it may be a short fight. He may end up tapping out early. But hopefully he for his sake, he's worked on his stamina, because he's always had stamina issues. Mr. Conor McGregor. Amanda Nunes versus Chris Cyborg. What a great fight! It's a fight that I wasn't sure that we were going to get as of last year, and I'm glad that we're getting it. This is a huge fight for MMA, not just for women's MMA, for MMA. It's a great fight, man. That fight should do. I mean, don't be surprised if it does like 1 million buys. I'm talking about the Nunes versus Cyborg fight. That's a huge fight. It's sad that we can't get more fights of that magnitude in the sport of boxing. But once again, like I said to the sport of boxing, if you won't give me what I want, guess what I can do? I can always tune in to NBA season gonna be starting up shortly. NHL season gonna be starting up shortly. Right now we're in the final stretch of baseball. October baseball is getting ready to start. You got people who want to watch NFL watching NFL. You got college football, high school football are available right now. We got other options. We don't have to watch, and there's lots of good movies that are out on top of that. And we have great MMA fights on top of that. So boxing, you only burying yourself right now. You're only burying yourself right now by not giving us the fights that we want to see, because we do have other options. Right now you have reduced yourself to a niche sport. And someone, like I said, with Eddie Hearn talking about he's coming to save American boxing, for all you Eddie Hearn fans, go somewhere. Go jump off a bridge or something, man. You guys are a detriment to the sport of boxing, and you believe in this guy. And this guy right now is blocking the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Him and, of course, Anthony Joshua, because he's a fighter, because if he really wanted, he could push forward. Any fighter can get any fight that they want. They lie. Except unless that opponent doesn't want to fight him, because you need a dance partner for it. But we can get that Wilder fight still. If Anthony Joshua wanted the Wilder fight, we'd be getting it. Anthony Joshua doesn't want the Wilder fight. Period. Everybody wants to just blame Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's really doing his job. His client doesn't want the fight. Period. Because there's nothing that could have prevented Anthony Johnson from wanting to fight. If he really wanted that fight would have happened, no matter what Barry and Eddie Hearn said. He had to leverage. He didn't have to re-sign, but he could have just said, man, if you don't give me that fight, I'm not re-signing with you, man. So he would have gotten that fight. He signed with them to specifically duck that fight. So for now, I don't want to hear anybody blaming promoters and networks and all this other stuff for us not getting those fights. Like Lennox Lewis said, he said, I wanted to fight bad enough. Mike Tyson was Showtime, I was HBO. I went to HBO, I told them to make that fight. They tried to block it, I told them, I said, I put my foot down, and they made the fight. You can get any fight you want as long as if you're a fighter, if you want it. And if your dance partner want it. So don't try to stop blaming the networks and the promoters and everybody else. It's the fighter. It's the fighter. Point blank, period. They don't want it. The only time the promoter can step in the way is if it's a prospect. The promoter will protect the prospect. That's the only really time you'll see a fight getting stopped. Just like what happened when Osceola Hoya stepped on behalf of Ryan Garcia, who would have got destroyed and by Tank Davidson sparring, which he really did the right thing. So at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Don't blame the promoter, network, or anybody else. It's the fighter. The fighter doesn't want it. Anthony Johnson does not want to fight Deontay Wilder. Point blank period. Anthony Johnson doesn't want to fight Tyson Fury, and Anthony Johnson most definitely don't want to fight Luis Ortiz. He don't want to fight none of those three dudes, and it's because he doesn't want it. No one else. Blame him and blame him only. Like I said, if you listen to this live stream tomorrow, remember this. Blame the boxer. Hold the boxer accountable. Because remember, we determine his pay. Us as the fight fan. We determine the pay of the fighter. If we don't watch, they don't get paid. Period. They are there to entertain us. If they're not doing what we want to do, if they're not going to do what we want, we have the right to tune it out. It's okay to boycott a fight every now and then. And if you really want to see it bad enough, live stream it. But don't pay for it. Don't reward them for not giving you the fight that you want to see. And thanks for letting me come on, Coach. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys follow me at the Cali Enigma on Boxing Sport Network, the Cali Enigma on Instagram and Twitter. And make sure you guys follow me, myself, College Sports TV, CJ Goodfellow from the Boxing Clinic and more on S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. That's S1210 College Sports Most Wanted, where I did a live stream last Friday. And starting this week, we're going to be doing more live streams. Matter of fact, we got a live stream coming up to kick off the college football season because we have big games this weekend. Washington versus Auburn. We're going to also have, Texas A&M is playing this weekend, Alabama, USC, Stanford, the whole nine, Michigan, Notre Dame. So we have great games coming up this weekend. Get excited. That's what we're going to be discussing on that channel. Also, when college basketball starts, we're going to be discussing college basketball also, and high school and recruiting. So if you're excited about amateur sports, when it comes to football and basketball, we're here for you.
Okay, man. Definitely, man. Y'all definitely go follow these guys, man. Go make sure you guys do that. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to Genesis Green. Shout out to Callie. Shout out to the Body Snatcher. Definitely going to do the thing. Guys, every Thursday night we're doing our Come Get This Work Mobcast, all MMA, all aspects of MMA, men, women. We talk about that, guys. Go subscribe to the channel, okay? And definitely got a special interview coming in, guys. And I'm telling you, this interview going to be raw and it's going to be lit, okay? And I'll definitely be giving you the details. And I'm going to tell y'all 2 days before the interview goes down. And it's going to supposedly be this week. And it's probably I can't say no more, but I tell you what, boy, whew, man, it's gonna be an explosion, and this is gonna be the nail in the coffin for the haters, definitely. And that's just the way that is. Okay, guys, I'm your host of this show. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe, guys. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to all the channels. Subscribe to the Best Women's MMA platform on YouTube. I am done. Good night.